In our news bulletin for this evening, potential training opportunities and more TV programming content for local broadcasting service as Pacifica TV is launched in Niue. Rally of the Rock and Round the Rock events draw in more competitors. Girls Brigade celebrate 123 years of existence with a walkathon, how to speak. Niue is one of the Pacific Islands who will benefit from the Pacific Broadcasting Initiative. That is an arrangement for the distribution of about 8 hours of television programs a day from New Zealand. The new arrangement will mean more content and programming for Television Niue that has been operating since 1989 through the Broadcasting Corporation of Niue. The announcement was made in September last year for broadcast to be sent via satellite to the Pacific. A short ceremony was held at the Broadcasting Corporation of Niue office yesterday with representatives from government and New Zealand present for the launch. Broadcasting Minister Toke Talangi expressed his gratitude to New Zealand for offering this assistance that will add content to TV Niue and services for the viewing public. We spoke to the director of the Pacific Cooperation Broadcasting Limited to find out how this initiative came about and what benefits there are for broadcasters in the region.
It came about with a meeting with Minister McCulley, who, as you know, is very supportive of the Pacific. It's very close to his heart. And we looked at ways of promoting our culture and our identity and sort of sharing this with our New Zealand, our Pacific brothers and sisters. And I suggested television and radio were the best way to reach out to people. And we decided to do a scoping study. And then in February of last year, we decided to do it. So we've achieved stage one in just over a year's time, so I'm very excited about that. What we provide for them is content, and it's more than 8 hours a day now of New Zealand-originated content. So it's documentaries, dramas, sports, children's, factual, and obviously news and current affairs. So we send this programming out on a satellite, it's called the Intel satellite, and the 22 broadcast partners pick it up and then retransmit it on their territories. And they, of course, can put their own advertising in to help generate some income. So that's the content side. Now, we also support broadcasters in many different ways. We provide training. So, for example, people like yourself who are maybe learning the business of being a broadcaster would be able to come over to New Zealand and spend time with Sky, Prime, TV3, TVNZ as an intern. And that's something that we will take care of for you. We also provide equipment to broadcasters who really need it, like field camera kits to promote the more and more local content, because that's very, very important. And also testing equipment, so your engineers can get the best outputs out of your television station. And then we'll train people here on site. So it's not just content we're delivering, it's a very comprehensive package.
According to the New Zealand High Commissioner Ross Argent, this exciting initiative aims to inform, educate and entertain people across the region, and he strongly believes Niue will see more great shows and sports from New Zealand. To date, there are 22 broadcasters from 11 countries who are part of this arrangement, but there are hopes for more to come on board.
One of the big achievements is to reach 35 broadcasters around the Pacific, to have a network that we can deliver really good quality programming, that we can entertain and inform people, and that we can sort of look back and think that it's been a giant step forward for broadcasting in terms of training, helping, supporting and delivering.
What opportunities are in there for perhaps some of our local content also being featured in Pacifica TV?
Well, another good question you've asked me, because it's become apparent as I've travelled through the Pacific that there's a lot of local content, but it's only shown in the territory of the people who make it. For example, if BCN covers a particular event, the chances of it going outside of Niue are probably very low. So what we're doing is we're going to take your content and the other countries and rebroadcast it back across the Pacific. So we'll be sharing locally made content in 11, probably 13 Pacific countries by then, back across the Pacific with viewing audiences in different territories.
Pacifica TV content will be available on local television stations through the Broadcasting Corporation of Niue within the next few months with planned upgrades and developments. More than 20 keen cyclists took up the challenge this year in the Rally of the Rock and Round the Rock events that started on Queen's Birthday public holiday on Monday. Every year, Niue Tourism organise the events, and with the starting point at Mutalo, Niue Tourism have tried to generate more interest locally to participate in these events, and just over 20 local cyclists made it for the Round the Rock Challenge on Wednesday. The new event for this year was the Round the Rock team event, and that had one team in that category. This was won by Tunnel's Gym team. According to organiser Micah Fuinu from Niue Tourism, they're happy with the overall results and how the events were run, but there is always room for improvement. The aim of Niue Tourism is to strive to make these events perfect for local and international participants. The Open Women's results for the rally winner went to Sophie Hart, and Master Women's went to Caroline Rhodes. The Open Men's Rally of the Rock winner went to Henry Kircher, followed by Junam Hopotoa in second and Alex Hopotoa in third, and Philip Sutherland was the Masters Men's winner. For the Round the Rock event, the winner for the Ladies Open Women's went to Sophie Hart in first place, Alana Tukunu in third place. Master Women's Round Place winner went to Donna Shaw. The Open Men's winner went to Junam Hopotoa. Coming in second was Alex Hopotoa. Mr. Stephen Gallagher won the Masters category. Niue's Girls Brigade held a walkathon activity as part of celebrations marking 123 years since the Girls Brigade was set up. The Girls Brigade is an international Christian movement based on principles that encourage them to seek, serve and follow Christ. It aims to help girls become followers of Christ through self-control, reverence and sense of responsibility to find true enrichment in life. According to Girls Brigade officer Becky Stawasi, there have been a lot of changes since she first started with the Girls Brigade, but they're looking at ways to renew activities to cater for the young girls. According to Girls Brigade officer Becky Stawasi, there have been a lot of changes since she first started with the Niue Girls Brigade. One of the challenges has also been trying to recruit girls to join the brigade, but they're looking at ways to plan activities that are more relevant to this generation. Next year, the island will celebrate 70 years since the Girls Brigade was established in Niue, and they have big plans ahead. That concludes our news bulletin for this evening. Don't forget to check out the Hakupu Atua Village Show Day that will be held this coming Saturday.